Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Walker Buehler is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming, here it is. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 3 homers, and an even 20 RBIs. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Now that's popped up. Turner is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That is third. The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Up next, Jesus Aguilar. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Just underway here in Southern California. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Trevor Rogers will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Chris Taylor trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. That's ball 2. 2 balls,
1 out, nobody on. Strike taken up in the zone. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. 2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Diaz ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starling Marte. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That is it. Right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. And the pitch.
he'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And he fouls this one off.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
In now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Cody Bellinger comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Bellinger is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive. That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 11 home runs and 25 driven in. The 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here now is Will Smith. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. swing and a line drive. Dickerson gets there for the catch, and that in. Now to bat, Jorge Alfaro. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 2 for 5. The windup and the 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
The second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Into the box, Isan Diaz.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Diaz, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Rogers. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch on its way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Taylor is there, and he has it for the out. So the next to bat will be Miguel Rojas. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Marlins lead 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
At the plate now is A.J. Pollock. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the AB now. The changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
Well, they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 261 the average coming into action here. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Max Muncy becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Buehler.
Standing in now, Walker Buehler. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping up is Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Inside looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Three and one to the Marlins left fielder.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in next, Jesus Aguilar. Here's the first pitch.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, while you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 1-0 home. High and deep down the left field line. Fouled off. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bats on the run. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game.
Nope,
That
that's the
misses,
ball.
and we're even at 2-2.
We're at the count 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Comes set, and the 0-1.
That's outside.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1, here it comes. Dickerson on second. Marte at first, 1 gone. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in next, Brian Anderson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment.
You know exceptions to the rule, bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew. I'm lessons, I'm written, law, thoughts, food. More than what I was.
Here's Mookie Betts back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Aye. The count is 2-1.
Shoots this one over to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. One gone now in the Dodger fourth. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And he fouls this one off. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Bends down and he barehands it. Oh, but he beats it out. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
At the plate, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 0-1 delivery. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 home. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Ball two.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. This is on the ground over to first. The second for one. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. 1 hit's all they get. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, here is Jorge Alfaro. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back goes Pollock at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back.
Up next for Miami, Isan Diaz worked a walk his first time up. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Now that, the pitcher, Trevor Rogers.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Rogers. He popped out in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. There's 1. And he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Miguel Rojas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls.
Lays off his slider that time. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Miami. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
1-1 to the count.
Quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Bounces to the left side, and the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First offering.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fastball called for strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Nope.
Good
Ball
waste
1.
pitch, 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
To the plate now, Will Smith. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. It was a walk in his last trip.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the AB now. High in the air down the right field line. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Next, it'll be Jesus Aguilar. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Ready on 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Helpful.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And it's fouled away. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former number 1 overall pick from 2007, David Price. Starling Marte will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. No balls and a strike to count. Price ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Aguilar stands at first with 1 out. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. The hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Rome. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Two and 0 to Adam Duvall.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Price comes home to 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First and second now, 1 man out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. That's how you roll it. 5-4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock.
The left fielder, A.J.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is gone! Solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry. Number 56 is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Now here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0. Hit hard on the ground at third. And that'll just hit past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Betts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded up the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 1-0 LA. Bruce Gratterall is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Bruce
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First offering on its way. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Up
next to hit, Jorge Alfaro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Smith over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now that.
So next to hit is Isan Diaz. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Behind 0-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. Betts giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Simberg will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Sandy Leon is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And now Justin Turner 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Three and 2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
To short. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Swing and a little tapper. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Right side, but it's well fouled. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on the way, and he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home.
I got the count 1 and 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here comes the 1-2.
Nope. Outside.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Leon is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. This pitch is popped up. And there's out number 2. Next, it'll be Corey Dickerson. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now here's the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Anthony Bass will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Will Smith. Now the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside. 2 balls.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
That one's in there, 3-1. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The pitcher, number 46.
Zach Rex will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0.
Ball. Down.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Kenley Jansen.
Ready now is Jesus Aguilar. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1-1. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Miami down to their last strike. Miami, good night.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Dodgers claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. David Price gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Trevor Rogers is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Kenley Jansen retires the side to hammer down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.